Hello everybody, welcome back to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel, and I'm joined by Ben.
Hello.
And we're watching The Acolyte. Last time on The Acolyte, do you even remember, Ben?
Everyone died the end.
People are dying. You're not wrong that people died. I am worried, actually, that is the end of this show, is that everyone dies the end. But last time specifically, the sisters kind of saw each other and found out that they are alive. Osha and Mae. But she got away. Mae got away. And now she's going after the Wookiee Jedi, who I forget the name of. Had a lot of fun with the last two episodes. It reminds me a bit of another show on my channel, Pluto, in which, like, the main, like, detective group is also part of the hit list, you know? So you're all like, oh, will they live this show? But there are many mysteries still to reveal, including what happened on Osha and Mae's home planet of Brendok that has led to this. But who knows what's going to happen this time? Maybe we'll find out. What do you think, Ben? Anyway, if you enjoy our reactions, you should subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single Acolyte reaction going forward. What were you saying, Ben?
I don't even remember anymore.
Alright, let's begin. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
Literally, as you started calling me, I had opened up Instagram, and the very first thing on my feed was episode 3 of The Acolyte, and there was like 4 pictures of it. I was like, oh my god,
like,
look away.
Through your phone.
Yeah, after the episode's done, I'll find the post, I'll screenshot and send it to you, and we'll see how badly it would have got spoiled.
Yeah. So, one thing I noticed about this episode, opposed to the last couple episodes, is that this episode's just called Destiny. Brendok! 16 years earlier! Alright. The last 2 episodes had, like, double titles. This one doesn't.
Where do you think this was filmed?
Oh, man. I want to go here, wherever it was filmed.
I could die there. I'd be...
Look at these dang sea angel looking... Don't kill the sea angel! I'm getting out of here.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Doo-doo-doo.
Mae, how did you know I was here? Bunta tree's so beautiful. But Osha, it's dangerous.
Why?
Only if we eat it.
Oh.
Let it go, Mae.
What if you eat the sea angels?
She is gonna kill it.
Stop! Why you
Well,
always have
Mae's
to
the
do
dark
things like
side.
that? I don't want to do the ascension.
The
It's
what?
just a ceremony. I give you, and you give me.
What nerd?
If I saw twins doing this, I'd be like, ew, kill them.
How many
creepy.
times have I told you? It is not safe out here. Now, come with me.
Looking very, Darth Maul. I thought those were only men. Hello, soul.
Yeah, but like, I don't think she's of the same race. It's obviously a different planet. Very
Yeah.
much not Dathomir.
Very much not Dathomir.
Unless this is Dathomir, just before the witches, but like,
That would be
obviously,
crazy.
It'd be wild, the transformation of the planet.
It does seem to be only women, though.
May we have some spice creams?
Those are not for little girls who run away from home.
I'm not
Spice
little anymore.
creams.
Please, Mother Coral.
After the ascension ceremony.
But I don't want to do.
Spice creams.
Mama!
I wonder what's the deal with this place.
They left the fortress again.
Why
anyone
is
see
there a
them?
I
fortress?
do not believe so.
Any sign of the visiting Jedi?
None.
Are they
I told you
opposed
this planet would be a safe haven for our
to
coven.
the Jedi?
It's not going to
Coven.
stay safe if Osha keeps
Ben,
running
are we
away.
sure this isn't Dathomir?
You want to
I
say
highly
something?
doubt it. Like,
Speak your
highly,
mind,
highly,
Colonel.
highly doubt it.
I'm just saying, Coven is
As
kind of
our
a witch
leader.
thing.
Twins are not normal children.
Well, that's for sure.
All living things are connected by the same thread. A thread woven through all of existence.
Okay. We call that the Force.
Some call it a force,
Ah! Well,
and claim to use it. But we know the thread is not a power.
look at the back
The
there.
wield ties you to your destiny.
Okay. Oh no, it sounds pretty much just like the Force. Osha's just like, I'm just hungry. I don't care about this.
And tonight, at the ceremony, you will experience the power of many.
Oh, good.
Pay attention. Stop distracting me.
Girls,
Let go of me.
Your enemies will not warn you before they attack. Block me.
Mae is much stronger.
Excellent, May.
Osha, I expect more from you.
So does everyone in her life, it seems.
I don't want to do the ascension. But that's how we become witches. I don't know if I want to be a witch. Of course you want that. No, you want that.
Girls, this is your sister. The thread tied you together before you were born. Tell her you love her.
I love you. I love you.
Ascension is about walking through fear. It is about sacrificing a part of yourself.
I don't know. Sacrificing
Reality is
part
not
of yourself
based
does
on
not
women like us.
seem...
Witches who have the abilities we do. You and your sister are special, Osha.
But can I be, like, special in other ways, like really good at math? Also, do you see those, like, twin planets in the background?
Mm-hmm.
They look very similar to the O in Acolyte that has that same, like,
How
overlapping.
many spice creams are you
effect.
gonna eat tonight? I think I'll eat at least 4.
What
What
you're
are you
writing.
drawing?
Drawing.
Stop! Don't look.
Bruh, you're doing it like
It
in
isn't
the
fair.
open. The
I
fuck
share
you mean
everything
don't
with
look?
you, and you hide things from me or run off alone. I want to have my own things. Why? Because I want to do everything
Why?
together all the time. But why? Because we're not the same. Of course we are. No, it feels that way because we're the only children here. Don't you wonder what could be out there? Everything I need is here.
It kind of does make me think of, like, there are some parents that will, like, force twins to basically be, like, a single unit and share things. But I already get the sense that, like, I mean, it's like Mae said, she's, like, completely, like, this place is fine for me.
Encore!
The fact that Osha is, like, not on board with all this is painful for Mae. Speech!
Tonight we enact a ceremony we have not performed since our exile. We were blessed with a miracle, the gift of life.
Boy. So they are special because where'd they come from? I agree with Osha. This is pretty overwhelming.
Claim your
It's
destiny.
just like, this is pretty whack, guys.
It's very interesting. Like,
Can separate.
and it's a whole new, like, look at that in the background.
Yep.
There's a whole new mythology to this world. Star Wars. Song is a banger. Can I download it on iTunes? She seems pretty unaffected.
Do you vow upon my death to protect the secrets
The,
of our
the
coven
upon your death
and
thing
continue
seems
our
to
legacy?
happen soon.
Yeah, I know.
I, too.
It's the most
It is.
unsure child I've ever heard. Huh?
Jedi! They've sliced the platform.
Oh boy. Are the Jedi just coming for them because they're
Put
Force-sensitive
down
children?
your weapons.
Look at them all way younger. Except the Wookiee looks the same. Is
Soul,
Torben just a...
Kelnaka, and my
Padawan
Padawan
here?
Torben.
I am
Yeah.
Anastasia, mother of this coven. These women are under my protection.
You're trespassing.
Forgive our intrusion. We thought this planet was uninhabited.
The all-knowing Jedi were ignorant of their surroundings. I find that hard to believe.
We are concerned that you are training children. The Republic lost.
Brendok is
Only
more
we're
powerful
allowed to do
than
that.
Come out. We won't hurt you.
Osha wants to come out.
What is your name?
Osha.
Osha. My name is Soul.
Good guy, Soul. Soul, good guy.
Where is their father?
They have no father.
That's the thing. The gift of life, right?
That marking. It wasn't there this morning.
You're spying on us? They want to take our children!
Oh boy.
The Jedi do not take children.
Hold your tongue or I cut it out for you!
They kind of take children.
I think you would make a very good Jedi, Osha. Would you like to be tested and see if you could become one?
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh god.
Suggest you all leave. Now, the scouts will bring Osha to your camp at midday.
Both girls. Her sister, too.
We appreciate your cooperation.
That didn't seem super aggressive, but
Dead. Now.
alright, bed now.
Osha wants to do it.
Osha is a child.
She is old enough to know what she wants.
I did not bring the girls into this world so we could lose them to a bunch of deranged monks.
It is not your decision.
I carried them.
I created them.
And what happens?
Interesting.
How you created them.
Sounds very similar to someone else we know.
I don't know what they will ask you, but whatever's in your heart, you must say the opposite.
Okay.
If we pass,
What if
Takes
that's what they
away.
want?
we never see Mama again.
What if they have reverse psychology? You're reverse psychology.
The Jedi are bad. The Jedi are good.
This isn't about good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
Why does Osha believe that the Jedi are
You're a
good?
very powerful girl.
I don't know.
It's kind of weird because it feels like
Right now you want to be
everyone
a Jedi,
else in her life
but as you grow,
doesn't like
what
them.
you want.
She just sees that. It's like, look, they got a sweet ship. I mean, come on.
I want to say what's in my heart. You have to lie.
This poor girl. You have to lie.
Promise me. I promise.
Was that a lie, Ben?
Yep.
I am fascinated by what's happening. I feel like I'm not saying a lot. I don't know what you're saying. Osha says hi. Wookiee says brrr. Osha's all like, okay. I don't know why I tried to converse.
Tell us what you see.
A spaceship.
Wrong, idiot. I know that one.
A mountain.
Man, she sucks.
Correct.
That wasn't a
Did someone tell you to fail this test? What do you want, Osha?
Soul is so convincing.
I was younger than you are.
All right.
He's just so
When the Jedi
nice.
tested me, I was only 4. I was very scared to leave my family. But when I joined the Jedi, I found out there were many other children like me.
There are other children there?
Oh,
Thousands like us.
oh yeah.
Then you must have the courage to tell the truth.
Is her passing this going to be what causes May to start a fire?
I'm just confused how the fire starts because it's like May wants to stay here with them. So
Yeah,
why would
right.
she start
It's-
a fire?
That's what I thought the last couple episodes. I'm like, I don't even know if it's true, but... Sorry. I want to be a Jedi.
Mama, she promised she would fail. And she broke her promise. I told
Kill her!
it was the right thing to do.
If anything's
Send her to the principal's office where she can be expelled!
Don't want to be a witch. What's wrong with you?
Go and take a walk, May. Take a walk with Mother Pearl. Now!
Cool off!
Destiny is not decided for you by an anonymous force. You get to make a choice.
Although it's because of the anonymous force that you're becoming a Jedi.
I'll never see you again.
Probably.
You won't. Fear should not make this decision, Osha. You should.
We love a good supportive mother.
Yeah.
I want to be a Jedi, Mama.
I mean, it's probably hard for her, right? And it's hard for Osha, it's hard for everyone, it's hard whenever
Discuss the situation with
whenever the
We will
Jedi...
consider your wish when we do so.
We will consider your wish. Do you think they'll honor her wish? Kind of seems like they care more about the
Now go.
collective rather than the individual here. Ben, I really hope you don't eat that supportive mom comment.
I mean, I know she dies, so like... pretty.
Is that what she was drawing? The Jedi symbol?
I won't let you leave. You
Uh,
can't go. We're stuck here now. It's not up to
Why?
you. You can't stop me. Yes, I can. How? I'll kill you.
Damn.
Jesus. Maybe she did start the fire.
Yeah.
Let me out.
I understand how it happens now.
Hey, please!
She's a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yep, here it goes.
Oh, good God. Oh, that started fast. I, understand from the perspective of she's, really likes her life here, and she doesn't want anything to change, but that kind of makes her perfect for being a dark side person, so I will say, we didn't see her drop the vapor. I'm just worried about unreliable narrators. Oh, God. That sounds bad. Man, I will say, the fact that we are not getting Mae's perspective is probably the key to why she wants the revenge, right?
Yeah.
Where's Mama? Mama's dead. What have you done? What have you done? What have you done?
Ugh. Well, I understand why she thought Mae was dead. So it seems like Mae, the way that she said that makes me think that she didn't kill the other witches.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they got into a fight and then Jedi went to defend themselves and then killed everyone.
Maybe. How did, the fire spread that fast?
Yeah, no, right? I mean, so much of that was stone.
It feels like there's, something else. Well, obviously there was that explosion, but as there are twins, there are two sides to this story, and we're only getting Osha's.
You're going to be okay.
So I wonder what Mae's side is. I am worried that this is being unreliably narrated to us from Osha's memories.
We are on our way to Coruscant.
What happened?
Everyone died, the end, like Ben said.
We have to go back. We have to go back.
We can't.
There is no going back.
There is your trainers, my Padawan.
I can definitely understand how this didn't work out with the way that normal Jedi do this. It's very emotional. Like, Soul was immediately this is my child now. So what happened with Mae? So we have some questions answered, but I don't actually feel like we've had that many questions answered.
Yeah, I know, right?
I almost feel like showing us this part of the story right now made it be called into question a lot more than I thought before. Alright, Ben, what'd you think about that episode?
It was pretty good.
We got to see what happened. I did heavy air quotes, because did you also feel like that? It didn't explain Mae very well.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you come away from this thinking that Mae is just, insane, right?
Yep.
She's just a little bit crazy. But, and while, you understand from the perspective of, oh, you're my family, and I just want to do everything with you from now on. I don't know, it then doesn't make sense why she would all, well, I'm gonna start a fire then. We never saw what she did after she burnt the thing. Also, watching the episode back, I can't tell if this is just a production thing because they couldn't let the child handle real fire, but that was definitely not her hand grabbing the book when it was on fire. It looked like an adult, and I can't tell if that was on purpose or not. I don't know. I have a hard time believing that she'd actually go through with it. We saw her stare at the fire in her hand, and I'm like, did she really? Did someone else knock it out of her hand or something? What happened? But we have this whole new mythology aspect of Star Wars right now. We kept comparing them to Dathomir a little bit.
Which is fair. I mean, they are literally witches.
Yeah. But in the Tales of the Empire, there was the other people on Dathomir that were also, witchy coven people. There's a lot of that in Star Wars, it seems. What's the deal? Nothing explains, of course, why Torben would drink the poison, right?
Yep.
I think you're kind of right. I think the Jedi got into a fight.
A heated discussion.
I think the Jedi had a heated gamer moment. And they just killed a bunch of women. Something went wrong. Do you think, like, the other sisters of the Coven, like, fought back against the Jedi, or did the Jedi start it?
That's a great question. I feel like the Jedi did not start it.
You have faith in the Jedi?
I do.
You fool.
This should be
I pick up my Darth Vader glass. You have faith in the wrong people. I literally have a Darth Vader glass right next to me. What were you about to say?
I was gonna say it's pre-Palpy, so, like, there shouldn't be, like, no one should really be, like, misguided currently in the Jedi.
Is it pre-Palpy? I actually was wondering that. Really what I meant by this is, like, I don't really know how old Palpatine is. He seems to be abnormally long-lived, but I don't know how old he is. I know this is 100 years before the Empire, which might be a stretch, but also, I don't know.
I believe it is, yes.
Because I was wondering, like, if this Darkside Master could have some sort of connection to the Darkside Masters we know. Might just be a rogue Darkside user. There's a couple of those. Yeah, that Darkside user remains a mystery. I think if I had any complaints about this show right now, it's literally just that it doesn't feel like I'm supposed to watch it episodically.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm supposed to binge watch the entire season. Like, we'll see it all back to back. Because I'm being drip fed stuff right now, and I'm like, I need it. I need my juice. What do you think about this Osha and Mae being conceived through the Force? The threads.
It's very much an Anakin situation.
Yeah, it's the only other case that we've heard of it, at least in canon, from my understanding. I wonder if, because they're twins, their light side and dark side got split up.
Yeah, one is truly light, one is truly dark.
Yeah, and that's why Osha was so sure that she wanted to be a Jedi really early on. They lean way more towards the light side than the Coven does. But it's an interesting new perspective on the Force, these threads. Forgive me for being fantasy ignorant, but don't they sound exactly the same, their descriptions? The Force and the threads, they sound so similar.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
the Force is described as binding, so.
See, their power is probably Force-based.
Oh, yeah, well, it's definitely Force-based. It's just another way of looking at it.
You say obviously, but I mean, like, the Night Sisters is purely magic. I mean, that is not the Force.
Is it, though?
I don't think it is.
I don't know. I'm sure there's lots of theories around that. You may have just stepped in some shit.
Maybe.
But it's Night Sisters, we see far more extensive, like, uses of those powers than this. But we saw them, like, completely cloud Torben's, like, mind. Do you think that affected Torben more than we're seeing here? And that's why he feels guilty, because he was like, changed after that? He attacked or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm throwing out any theory.
I truly don't know.
Unlike with a lot of Star Wars, there's nothing in proximity to this show that can tell us, like, can give us a clue of where the story is going, you know? Like, with Andor, you're all like, okay, well, we know where Cassian ends up, so we're getting the story of how he got there. I also just want to give appreciation to Soul. He is easily my favorite character in this show, I think.
Yeah.
He is just
I agree.
Yeah. His actor doing a great job. I wish he was my dad, you know? I'm trying to think if I know him in anything else, the actor. You know him, Ben.
Do I?
He's in Squid Game. Song Ji-hoon. Is that the main
character? Oh, wait,
character?
is he the fucking main character?
Yeah. I thought he was the main
really
character.
Funny. That's really funny.
Because that's the first thing that shows up is his Squid Game face.
I knew I recognized him. That would make sense as to why I recognized him.
An excellent actor. basically. I have not seen Squid Game.
It's solid. I wouldn't say you're really missing anything.
Maybe if people want me to watch it on this channel, I might watch it someday.
I say it's pretty short.
I'll have to have like a live action poll at some point. But yeah, Soul is just a great character. Like he's much more emotional than a lot of the Jedi, but he kind of fits very closely in what I imagine as being a good example of a Jedi. Indara showed up she seemed pretty unfeeling this episode, so she's much more of a rational type of Jedi, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of like into this theory that, I mean, I don't want to assume that because Osha's like the good twin, that Mae is the bad twin. Like, that's kind of like, I never want to assume that like a person has no choice in what they can become. At the same time, that's kind of a really interesting story idea, right?
Yeah.
Twins in Star Wars that are just like predestined for certain sides. There's kind of a Visions episode like that. You remember the Trigger one?
Yeah.
Where, although they were both dark side, and then one of them turned the light side. That episode was so heavily advertised, and then I was like, this is kind of my least favorite episode, honestly.
Which was upsetting for you, considering it was literally your favorite studio.
I am impressed that I am still scratching my head. I mean, I didn't expect to have all the answers in episode 3, which is why I'm like I was like kind of surprised to see that we're getting backstory this early. But clearly we're not getting all of it. We've got to learn more about Mae. She's the other most interesting character in this show. I wouldn't call Mae my favorite, but she's the character that definitely captures the audience's like interest and their eye the most. Like, why is she doing this? I hope we find out soon. But if you guys enjoyed our reaction to this episode, let us know by leaving a like, and you can subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss the next Acolyte episode. Also, feel free to leave a comment with your own theory. I feel like everyone watching this show is just like, there are so many people trying to theorize about this show. We got a comment on the first episode that was like, some theories that people made from the trailers have already been like disproven or proven. Much discussion to be had. With that being said, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Till next time, take it easy, everyone.
Have a good one.